Stylish masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. To throw again is Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield, and be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
The 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
First down, Baltimore.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he is out of bounds here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs, and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feel.
Once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bay Packer.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ravens 3, Packers nothing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Rodgers.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end.
Robert Tonyan. That's another Green Bay Packer.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together, 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
For Marquise Brown, incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He completes it to Snead. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 5.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Jackson will throw again. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals. The combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And throwing again on second down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Throwing again. Rodgers looking for Austin, intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
They'll take over.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers buying time to his left.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second down and goal. Rodgers dancing to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are back within a score.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to turn this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Raven first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Yards. First down, Ravens.
Back now at Lambeau.
With the score.
It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Try to get in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. On 1st down, Jones. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Jones. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. Rodgers throwing complete to Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Back to throw. Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
2-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. He's made one and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
12-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.